Search is over, now welcome to First Mint. Looking for NFT content, look no further cause this is it. From Top Shot to blockchain, they got the data chops, analysis, and pack drops, the show's equator hot. LG and Phil D, the best amongst others. Best brothers that happen to balls is the Ball Brothers. So settle in cause it's time for the best show. Ayo Quad, who we reppin'? First Mint. Let's go.
Hey, yo,
Hey.
wow.
Phil, we got flagged last week.
Oh God, yes,
We got flagged. People couldn't comment on the YouTube video after like a couple hours because I think it's because we watched some of that weird Michael Jackson movie that I insisted we watch, and I think like the YouTube AI algorithm like flagged it, and our that show can no longer be shown on YouTube. So we're on.
Wow.
We've been flagged by Google as internet pirates, basically.
So you can't even make an edit and bring it back. Is that what you're saying?
I probably could. I could probably download it, cut it out, and repost it, but that sounds like a lot of work, honestly.
So I actually went looking for it because halfway through the week, I was like, wait a second. Some people were talking about it in our Discord, but nobody said anything about it being gone. So I was like, okay, but I couldn't find it. So when I go on YouTube on my phone, like 3-4 days after, I go and I hit the like button just to give us more likes. It wasn't there, and I'm like, okay. So I went on the First Mint page, and I'm like, videos, most recent, and it wasn't there. So I'm like, and I meant to ask you, and I never ended up doing it. But that explains it. But I think what you have to do, LJ, is I think you have to give credit to Michael Jackson, like in the description. For it to say
yes, maybe, but also sometimes what they do is they'll add it anyways. Like if you play a song, YouTube will just automatically credit it for the artist
to take down. But okay, so I don't know who knows about this stuff because I don't know anybody who works at YouTube or anything that associated with YouTube. But do they have a person that sits there and every video that gets posted actually sits there and watches it? Like, is that a job?
No.
Or is it some sort of system that recognizes you playing music, kind of like a Shazam type app that identifies, copyrighted music being played in videos and flags it?
That's totally what it is.
Okay.
That's totally what it is. Yeah, for any song. Like they just upload a giant music library that's from all the music publishers and then just flag any audio. So I think like the audio and stuff gets run through like just some kind of audio processor. And then the video, if it's a little I think they probably have some kind of AI that tries to recognize like violence or porn or any other like things that are not supposed to be up there, that I think they get flagged pretty fast. And then they probably get manually reviewed by somebody.
Wow. Well, we should try something once. We should try to do like a crazy music remix where the song doesn't last more than like 3 seconds. We put like 30 songs in there and see if any of them get flagged.
I think they'd all get flagged. Yeah, I think it's.
I think elaborate. So. Yeah, I think their technology is
elaborate.
There's too many videos, man. That's crazy.
Anyways, apologies to the listeners who messaged me like crazy, being like, "Why can't I comment on YouTube? I can't even find it." Appreciate you being a fan. We did have enough comments on YouTube, there were enough comments on YouTube for there to be prizes for those people. So even if you tried to comment by the time it was gone, you were too late already. So you wouldn't have gotten a prize. Also, I made a mistake in the prizes, Phil, where I thought, what's really confusing about All Day is that the way you can gift moments is completely different than it is on Top Shot, despite being built by the exact same company, which is super frustrating because on Top Shot, you can just transfer any moment as you please, which is normal for NFTs. But on All Day, you have to, if you want to transfer something, you have to put it in your own homemade pack, which you can do, which is cool. Top Shot doesn't have that. But you need minimum 3 NFTs in it to transfer it. So even though, remember when we opened that pack, there's 8 different moments, like the Joey Bosa, forget who else, like Lamar Jackson. Even though I said a different person would get each one, I realized that after that I couldn't just send them each one NFT, that I had to send them a pack. So what I did is I transferred them over to the First Mint account where we have a little balance, and I bought another like 16 like dollar moments to then make sure 8 different individuals could get a prize, and they got 2 extra moments as a result. So congrats to everybody who actually commented and got one in time. We gave 6 away on YouTube and 2 away on Twitter. And on Twitter, there was one guy who probably like DM'd the First Mint account about 18 times and then left a comment every hour until I responded to him after I said he was a winner. Because we put it, you put a tweet up, and it's like retweet this, whatever, and then we have like there's a website where you can put your tweet in, and it picks 2 random retweets for you, right? So you make sure that you're not, it picks random people, and then it gives you a little tweet that you can post where you tag the winner. So it's like, congrats to the winners at Phil D, at LG. So in this case, tag the 2 winners, and one guy who won like literally commented every hour being like, when do we get the packs? Do you know how it works? Which moment do we get? And just kept commenting for like 24 hours straight. And I responded to him being like, I'll send them to you soon. Just freaking.
I think that reminds me, I think there's still someone claiming that they won a moment from the First Mint on a live show like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
Because this person reached out to me recently, and I like everyone else that reaches out to me, I always send them your way. I do miss those days, actually. There'd be like 10 of those a day that would reach out to me with crazy ideas, like those Golden State Warriors rings guys.
Oh,
they
yeah.
Reached out to me with their pitch. I'm like, that
was some pretty early NFTs too. Those
love
Golden
it.
State Warriors like
but
championship rings.
You need to contact LG and bug him about this.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that.
So I used to send them all your way.
Yeah.
And it still happens once in a while, but people want their prizes, man. People want their stuff right away.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate the listeners that actually participated and were able to win that. So I can't fault them for being persistent with that and excited for his moment.
What? Sorry, I just you made me go look at my DMs, and then now I have this like 4-paragraph freaking DM from somebody that's trying to pitch a legit project, but
Wow.
I've already told them no. Anyways,
we got to talk about something right away. There's something going on right now that we need to discuss. Bring it up. It's happening right now.
Is it the theft from my property from last week?
No.
Is that what you want to talk about?
No, that can be talked about that.
We have to talk about something was stolen. This is a preview. Something was stolen. And I have video evidence of the theft. Okay, Phil, I haven't even shown it to you, but something was stolen from my house. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. What do you want to talk about? Wemby on Top Shot?
Wemby, baby. Oh yeah,
Wemby.
yeah. Wow. Because all of a sudden, LG Top Shot is back. Top Shot is back today to the point where we are getting DMs from people we have not heard from since I think like S2 drops and stuff like that.
Since Cool Cats. I think we should just refer to all of like the first 8 months of 2021, like that whole golden Top Shot era, golden era of the First Mint. We should just call that Cool Cats. That's just Cool Cats. Like it's just that whole, we can bucket that now.
Is that guy with the Mickey Mouse account back? What was his name again? The guy with the Mickey Mouse
or Mick? Where's Mick?
Where's that guy, man?
Where's Mick? Yeah,
that's Top Shot Tamra with her Duke Blue Devils like ticket stubs. Remember that? Where she lines up for hours?
Let's ping Mick in the Discord. Hold on.
Mick's in the Discord. Wow.
Wasn't he?
I don't know.
Hey, he's there. There he is. He's
all I know is Awesemo is gone from the Discord. That was pretty shocking. When I tried to tag his name, he has long gone. Well, his name doesn't show up anymore. So I don't know if he changed his name, but he must have vanished somewhere along the way.
Mick still shows up.
Wow.
He's still in there. So
anyways,
yeah, he
used to, those who don't know and who don't even know what the hell NBA Top Shot is, the Wemby rookie card. So pretend like those packs of cards you used to buy as a kid, and you'd always hope for like the big prized rookie. The Wemby rookie card is coming out today on NBA Top Shot, which is what's the actual moment, LG? Is it a moment of his? Is it I know it's a 3-pointer, but was that his first NBA bucket?
It's a mix of stuff. Here, I'll pull it up. It is a mix of it's like now they have all this extra stuff in there. So it's like here we go. It's him like in the warm up, like getting introduced. There's no audio, of course, so you can't hear any of that stuff. It's some slow-mo of him. And then I think it's eventually this 3-pointer, which was his first bucket. I was watching this live, and this is pretty awesome. And this actually came. I'm surprised they didn't keep it in there. They should have kept it in. This came like 10 seconds after he blocked Kyrie, which was pretty sweet. And this is all in the first first couple minutes of the game, I think.
They're not putting that in there. It has to be, because I know Top Shot has been accused in the past of like having more significant moments within the moment, where it'll be like a guy's like, a big dunk by a guy, but he had like a crazy block 2 seconds before, and that actually makes it in there.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right? People don't like that. But I'm hearing that, okay, so these are minted to 4,000 only. It's the 4 badge rookie moments. There's other big rookie names in these packs.
Mhm.
But the only thing is that today's drop only has 6,000 packs.
That's right.
And there's
No.
24.
Well, hold on. What do you mean? The ones? Okay, well, there's two things because this is very
The
complicated now.
reserved packs.
And I wish,
yes.
honestly, it should just be a queue. I don't care about. I think Top Shot score all that crap. That's stupid. I think it should have always just been a chaotic queue. I think that's when they lost the vibe, honestly. But a bunch of these packs, 6,000 of them were available for pre-order. The pre-order is done now. People are starting to receive their packs. And then there's a queue in an hour, Phil. It's 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern right now. There's a queue that actually starts in an hour for 2,400 packs of these Wemby packs. Well, they're Wemby packs. You have a 1 in 6 chance of landing a Wemby in your pack. It's either Wemby or the other rookies like Scoot, Miller,
Brandon Miller,
Chet Holmgren is in there, and then the Thompson twins are in there as well. So it's kind of like, I think probably only Chet and Wemby will be above the pack price, which is $79. The rest is all trade tickets. It's all like meaningless. One of 8,000 commons, which is, I still don't understand who thinks that's a good idea to mint commons that much. But apparently everybody who works there thinks that that's a great idea. So anyways, yeah, so that's how it goes. The packs are 79 US, and then you can join the waiting room right now, which by the time people listen to this, it'll be done. But yeah, they're $79. One of, and each one is minted to 4,000. And that's how it works.
So we've had people come out of the woodwork.
Yes.
That I haven't spoken to in months and years that are asking what this is all about. And they're like, is Top Shot actually still alive? And it's funny because it doesn't take much to get people hyped up, but we know that Wemby has people so hyped up, and that game against was it the Phoenix game? It was a Phoenix Suns game where he went bonkers for like 38 points.
Yeah,
and had so many big moments in that game. Yeah. I think that really grabbed people's attention because up until then he had been not average, I'd say above average a little bit for a rookie, but he hadn't had that kind of staple game yet until he beat the KD and the Suns. Yeah, and that picture of him beside KD where they're like.
Yeah,
they're like
it's them and the ref.
Yeah,
and they all have their hands on their hips. Yeah,
and they're like, KD is like 7'1".
Yeah,
and he looks like the little guy in this picture, right? That was really eye-opening.
Hold on, let me pull it up here. Here it is. Straight.
I've never seen KD look like this in my life.
Here from the latest Sorare shill worldwide wob. Here it is. Here's the photo. I like that the ref is also in the same position.
It's a great shot.
It's a great shot, but yeah, KD looks like an average size man, and KD is like 7'1".
And then you've got a huge Top Shot collector from Europe. I forgot his name. That's like in the background there. He sat right.
Ginobili-saurus.
That's what his name is. Yes.
He went to the first game. He went to the first game ever.
But that's the same game, isn't it?
The Suns game was the first game.
No. Oh, sorry. The moment. Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the moment. He's in the moment.
Oh, he's in the moment. Yeah.
He's in Wemby's first moment on Top Shot, which was his goal. He said it. And he wore like a crazy red or pink shirt so that he'd be easy to identify. And I remember I think it was Veerman that was like, oh shit,
there he is.
Yeah. Made it. Yeah. He's right there in the 5th row in the front. And he flew all the way from somewhere in Europe just to attend that Wemby game, first game. And he ended up getting in a moment, which is pretty cool, man. I think that experience is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
But, I just find it so interesting that people are so interested. Now, at the same time, do you know what people were all asking me? The main question I was getting from people saying,
how much is Wemby going to go for?
How much do you think it's going to go for?
That's the main question.
Which leads me to believe, and we knew this, but everybody who's participating in this drop is looking to flip
wants
this thing
to make that money
for a lot of money, right? Like I remember collecting cards. That was never the first thing on our minds. We wanted that big prize, card to say that we have it and be like, yo, I got this one, and then maybe you sell it somewhere down the line. But it was never like, all right, I'm coming back for one drop. So that'll be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of pissed off people that are left out.
Yeah.
I think the price will be the highest, obviously, for any 4-badge rookie that we know. I've seen everything projections from $250 to $500 floor for this $4,000 or for a $4,000 minted Wemby, which is a lot. $500 a lot for a 4,000 mint. I'd be shocked. But we haven't seen a rookie like Wemby in a long time.
No.
Mind you, did you see the numbers today, LG, for Cam Thomas? So they put Cam Thomas up beside
he has
Kobe's numbers in his third season.
He has more 40-point games in 11 games that he started than tons of other players have 40-point games, like
Well,
other Hall of Fame
they
players.
put his and Kobe's numbers beside each other.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and he's like obliterating Kobe in his third season. Do I think he's going to have a career like Kobe? No. Because do you remember Cam Thomas last year when he was going off, right? Lasted like 10 games.
Oh,
Everyone lost their shit. And then
he had his own little
like 5 points, right?
He had his own little what do you call it? What was
yeah, there it is. So you got the exact graphic.
What's the guy? What's the guy who played for the Raptors but didn't do anything in the championship team? Linsanity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyways.
Yeah, he's having his own moment right now. I mean, he's a talent for sure, but it's like that's not sustainable. So people need to chill. He was available in our fantasy league post draft, and I don't know who took him. But all I could think in my head, LG, was last year when he did this, and he scored like 40 a game for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And the rest of the year, he scored like 5 points a game. I was like,
who is he scoring 40 points against?
I don't know, but I don't know if you've seen Pacers games.
If it's teams in the Eastern Conference, then that doesn't really count. Yeah, okay. So
have you seen the Pacers games, man? Every game has like 160 points for one of the teams.
Okay, like Milwaukee, which is like a total disaster right now. Like Adrian Griffin is going to last like maybe another 3 games before he gets like absolutely booted because they're a freaking mess. And then Boston, that's pretty good. He had 27 points against Boston. He only had one 40-point game.
Well, whatever. He's averaging 28 a game right now, which is
wild. But he had 2 games where he only scored 17 points against Chicago.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, it's not sustainable, is what I'm saying. So I can see why no one's excited based on those graphs of like comparing him to Kobe.
No,
it's like you can put up all the numbers you want in this league. There's some teams right now that look like college teams. Yeah. And the Pacers, man, every time I look at their box score, dude, like even last night, they're 155 points scored. Like, what's happening? Oh yeah, what is happening over? Why is every game like that for the Pacers? Either way,
Miles Turner just doesn't want to play it anymore. He's just giving up on defense, probably. Yeah. I haven't watched a Pacers game in like a million years because
it's crazy, man. But anyways, back to Wemby. LG, here's my issue with all of this. Okay.
Oh, you have a problem.
I do.
You have a problem with Wemby or with Top Shot?
No. I love Wemby so far. I think he's everything they advertised him to be. Shaq, who's a super jealous person all the time of any big men that come into this league, comparing him to Bol. I'll tell you right now that in the span of 2 weeks since the season started, Wemby already has a better career than Bol, and it's not even close. So Shaq's comments, that was I don't know what the hell Shaq's talking about. Honestly, just him and Barkley usually come up with just anything to say so they can make
anything to be relevant.
Right? Yeah, and Shaq has always been against other centers in the league. Like he doesn't respect anybody. He thinks he's the greatest of all time. So
I mean, I get it. I know that's things are a little softer today than they used to be. So I take that with a grain of salt. But even the way he kind of like told Donovan Mitchell his face like last year while on the air, being like you suck or whatever. Like I thought I was like, I get it, but that's like that's just a silly way to grab like you're just trying to get headlines, and it's kind of 100%. Annoying. Yeah.
So for me, Wemby is a big deal for sure, and it looks like he's going to have a great career. Like we said last week, as long as he stays healthy,
he's got to stay healthy. Yeah,
that'll be a big thing for guys that are that lanky. And somebody told him. One of the players after playing him said he needed to beef up like Giannis. I forgot who that was. Or no, it was that someone said that to Chet Holmgren. Yeah. Someone said that, but it's like, what, mind your business and let these guys figure it out.
Well, I mean, it takes time too. I think when you're 19, it's really hard to bulk up.
When you're that tall,
when you're that tall and your metabolism's crazy. Like Giannis was super skinny for the first like 3 or 4 years. Right. And then he posted it up. Like a month before the season when he was like 25 or 23 or whatever, he posted a photo of him at the gym and everybody was like, holy shit, like now we're screwed. And then he won like, 2-3 MVPs or whatever. So it's I think it'll take time for Wemby. And again, you're only like 6 games in, right? So it's been fun. And I think that this actually makes a lot of sense to drop. Again, everybody knows I think rookies are the only thing that matter. I think it's a really great time to drop that on Top Shot right now. Like first drop of the season, I think it matters a lot.
No, for sure.
And I also think, and I've been saying this for a while. I've always said this about Top Shot since in the post Cool Cats era, outside of the Q and all that kind of shit. I really think that the key for Top Shot is to tie itself to the cultural relevancy of the NBA. Right. Like, I think that's always been like, I wrote that thread last year at the start of the NFL season. People got so mad, but it's basically like why All Day makes sense the way they've designed it. And Top Shot doesn't yet. Because All Day was like, listen, it's a playbook every week. you know, you can kind of play this like fantasy. You got to predict what's happening. They've gotten away from that a little bit, but that works super well. People really love that. With Top Shot, it's not the same. You don't like fantasy basketball. You and I are in a league, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's not as fun. It's not as fun as trying to predict. Sure. NFL's so unpredictable. That's what makes it super fun, right? And you can win on hunches. Whereas like NBA, it's like, all right, well, you already know who the MVP contenders are. You know what I mean? Like you already 5 games in, you kind of already have a sense of what's going to happen through the most of the season. You're just going to watch it play out, maybe a couple surprises. But for NBA, the NBA is very culturally relevant, has a lot of really deep cultural moments. And to me, there's one other time, Phil, in the last 12 months where all these random people came out of the woodwork, both friends from the, you know, who were in on the 2021 surge, people who moved on to apes, right? Like I saw Corporate Trash lurking in the First Mint Discord today.
Back. Yeah, what is up?
Gene Ikula also lurking on Twitter saying there's a first drop in a long time he's going to get. And that is happening not because because if you get a Wemby or just getting a pack and you flip it because you can resell packs now, it'll probably be profitable. Obviously, that's one reason. But the other is because Wemby is culturally relevant. People really care. Like people are really blown away by some of his stats, some of his plays in the first couple weeks, right? Like everybody agrees on that he's a sensation, way more sensational than Banchero last year or whoever in the previous years, right? The only other time that happened in the last 12 months that many people kind of came out was LeBron breaking the record.
Yes, that's right. Then everybody was back on the platform.
And Top Shot was ready with a drop and dropped it like 10 minutes after it happened, which I thought was fantastic. They sold tons of these like, you know, crappy $20 packs that maybe had a chance at a LeBron, whatever it was. I don't even remember, but people wanted it. And I think that to me is like the key to growth for a platform like Top Shot is less like, hey, it's the deep library of the NBA. Here's all these plays of all these unknown players. All that each player gets maximum 5 moments a year, which is total BS. Each player should get maximum 1 freaking moment a year. Like enough of that, like, you know, we're trying to build this deep blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I think that I don't think that works at all. I think they should only focus on growth during like highly cultural moments like this, right? Where it's like, this is the most attention an NBA rookie has gotten in years, decade, maybe, you know what I mean?
No,
like
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now back to my issue that I have, and I think it will become an issue is, all right. So now you've got his rookie moment coming out. Super exclusive. The floor might be $400 or $500. I agree with that prediction. I think it'll be it'll be close to that. You'll have here, because here's the deal. You'll have all the flippers who will continue to floor the moment and get rid of it in the 200, 300, 400 area range. And then you'll have the collectors that want to own as many as possible who will kind of sweep those up and want to be big time owners of Wemby's rookie moment, right? We see it all the time with these.
He'll have a leaderboard, and if he wins Rookie of the Year, people will get a moment and a legendary. And they don't. And in this drop, his number 1 isn't there. Ooh, you know, so they're gonna save that.
Oh yeah,
some kind of special.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought they said it was. I saw a post.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they.
I hope it is. If it's not, I think it's stupid.
They tweeted earlier that it was in the pack drop. That's what
the idea of holding back serial numbers to me has always been really dumb. I hate that. I think it's so they just manage it to make it so boring sometimes. Anyways, I just clearly I'm excited for the drop, but also just annoyed at the same time.
No, so okay, so I'm going to go back to this one more time. So
yeah,
the issue I have is that for me, if you are Top Shot, and I'm going to bet money that they're going to screw this up. The only other Wemby moment you are releasing this year, if you're serious as a platform, is if he makes the All-Star game and he has an All-Star moment or something like that.
They've already said that's not how they already laid out their plan for rookies.
And what
it's like these rookies are like 10 of the rookies this year are going to get 1 of 1 moments. They're all going to get legendaries. There's all this other shit. And I think
for fuck's sakes, like, come on, man. No, I didn't know that. Like I said, here's an opportunity to finally make that aspect of this right. Because to make, I know, listen, I know they have agreements and deals and all that crap with the Players Association at the NBA, where they have to probably release but if this was a true kind of like platform type deal, I'd be a lot more excited knowing there's only one of these Wembys and that by the end of the year, we don't have like 5 of them on the platform.
Yeah.
Because I know it's his rookie moment, but for me, it would still cheapen it a little bit if there's that many, you know? Just like I remember you very early on in one of your earliest podcasts when you gave the advice to buy a Kevin Durant on NBA Top Shot because there were almost none. There were like 2, right? Everyone else already had like 4 or 5 moments, like the big name players.
Well, because he missed that first year of Top Shot.
That's right.
So then his debut was the run it back moment. And then there was the only new moment was his first one in a Nets jersey, which turned out to be not culturally relevant in any way whatsoever.
But when people caught on to this, that there was only a few on the platform, it became a hot commodity, right? Because it's not, the other LeBron was already at like 6 or 7 random, and KD had like nothing, right? And he was one of the big stars of the game. So if you only had one Wemby out there all year, and you would only put his relevant moments if you really, really had to in his first season, that's what I would like to see in the evolution of platforms like Top Shot, is that they come to some agreement with these professional leagues that's all they're going to do. Because I can guarantee you now that I know what you just said, we're going to have 5 or 6 Wemby moments by the end of the year.
Of course, they're going to milk the shit out of it.
They're going to milk the shit out of it. They're going to come up with all these sets. Spotlight set's going to have one. All that
and again,
stuff.
my argument still is that, like I said last week, is that like the first rookie moment is the one that matters the most, regardless of even what happens to the manufacturer, right? And I wrote about that in the newsletter too, where I was like, even something like a Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card, which is actually not from his rookie year. It's an 85-86 card, but that is considered his rookie card. Fleer doesn't exist anymore. They used to make gum, and they went out of business in 2005. That's still the holy grail of MJ cards. Right. Is that card. So it's like, that where to me is that like, it's normal for card manufacturers, which I'm just going to loop Top Shot into that, is it's normal for them to crank out tons of editions of these players. I'm sure in the card world, Wemby already has a bunch of cards. He already had some last year from when he played on, Metro 92 or whatever it's called. So it's like, I don't know. I think that they're going to over mint for how many users there are. Wow. I think it'd be fine to mint 5 moments of Wemby this year. They should, if you had 500,000 users or more. But when you have 10,000, I think it's a little challenging to mint that many.
That's too much. Now, do you remember that first Wemby card that you identified? I think it was in like Sports Illustrated for kids.
Yeah.
Do we know what that's going for, if it's even a thing? Because I remember when you put it up, there's a few people that were like, "Oh shit, where can I find one of these?"
Yeah, it was in an issue of Sports Illustrated that had what's the Flyers mascot? Dingy?
Oh God.
Grizzly?
No. I have a huge blank now. All I can think of is Wemby. I can't think of anything else.
If I show you a photo of that mascot, will you remember what its name is?
No, but I know that his dad is the Montreal Expos mascot. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's true though, because he has some orange in him, like a little bit. He's green and he has a little bit of orange. Gritty.
There he is. Okay, so an issue of Sports Illustrated is currently listed at $229 on eBay. I don't know how much it's going for. Looks like that card, not graded, is going for maybe $200 Canadian that you can buy instantly. US 175. So I don't know where the recent sales are, but that's so it's probably
the one from the Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Had you taken LG's advice at the time, you bought.
Man, what's funny is after I heard about that, because they were like, there's I saw somewhere that there's a Wemby card in the Sports Illustrated for kids. Sports Illustrated for kids too.
Yeah,
there's a Wemby card in there, which is hilarious to give kids that card. I went looking for Sports Illustrated. I hadn't been to the magazine section of any store in like 10 years, other than when you're buying Christmas presents and you need something for the stocking, and like throwing a couple of random magazines is like, what you add. You're like, oh, this is a present for a man. I'll add a GQ in there. It's like that's the only time I ever go to the magazine aisle. I just say magazines, I guess, still thriving. There's still like 200 different magazines on the shelf, which is I don't know who buys them. But that was the first time I'd gone, and I just like looked around, and I even asked some of the store staff. I was like, "Do you have Sports Illustrated for kids?" And they're just like, "No, I definitely do
Creeper.
not." Oh yeah, but there's actually another thing that's similar to that maybe some people want to put on their radar is the Slam magazine cover with Wemby on it, and they already did one last year. When it was him as like a highly touted rookie. So it's him, a pose for Slam in his Metropolitan 92 outfit. But this is like an official one. This is like his official first Spurs one. Here we go. This is what it looks like. You can actually pre-order it for $10 US. and it'll ship to your house, and you can, I guess order it pretty soon. Ships on November 28th. Anyways, so this is something cool. I've been thinking about getting.
That's cool. That's a cover you can frame for sure. I mean,
I think that's something kind of neat, right? And they also sold a gold edition that they only sold 100 of, so I'm assuming got bonded or something like that. So I don't really know what the deal is. Here it is. Here's the gold.
That's
gold
cool.
edition, but those are sold out. They were $94. But yeah, so I like that kind of stuff, right? Like this is that plus NFTs is something I think is cool. You know, is whatever happens with Wemby. Like if he's a total dud or gets injured or something like that, that'd be really sad. But I don't think it would change the fact that in the first 6 games he's lived up to expectations. Let's put it that way.
100%. So I think the drop is, I think it's great. I think the hype is great. But again, the people we see coming back, LG, are just coming back to try and get this thing and flip it. There's not a single one of them.
And because it's Wemby. And I think it's like that's the other thing, right? Is I think it's like that for them. It's like even people who are like NBA casuals, like they're watching and they're like, wow, Wemby is really good. And it's really exciting to watch him play because he's a freak. He looks like a freak. So I think he's quite good. So I think that it's mixed. Like, I think those people who were on Top Shot in 2021, they still associate of like, okay, Wemby's good. And then they might still be in the Top Shot system. They get an email from Top Shot and they're like, okay, I'm definitely going to go for that because I think it's going to go for a lot because they still remember the rules of Top Shot, right? So anyways, I think it'll be exciting. Are you going to go in the queue? Because there's a queue. So I was wrong. There's a queue online on like the website and in the app. So there's 2 different queues. Each has like
I hate the app drops. I just do. I know All Day is considering going app, or they've got it like in the chamber right now.
Yeah.
But I hate the app. And I hate when they make it an app exclusive drop. I saw somebody else say that in our Discord recently, and I know some people agreed. But it's like, don't do it exclusively in the app. That if you have a ton of Dapper balance and stuff, not everyone wants to spend money on their credit card or on their bank card and stuff like that. And I hate when it's exclusive to the app. They've been better lately at doing it. Like, here you go. You can do it on the app or on the website. But I hate app exclusive drops. I think they should never do them. That's my take on that. So, wow. Every time I look at my phone, LG, I see your name tagged. It just nonstop. Somewhere in our Discord or wherever, your name is always being tagged. On Twitter. I don't know why we got tagged into Ballers yesterday. Why the hell did we get tagged into something?
I don't know.
What happened?
That was Top Shot Tony's fault.
But what happened though? What did I miss that we got tagged into something?
I don't think anything happened. I think Top Shot Tony's just out there being a menace.
Oh, so you mean he logged in for the first time in like a month and he's just catching up on news?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought maybe we made it to the Simpsons episode with all those. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed a lot seeing people like really dissect that sequence and like go crazy thinking that picture on the wall is Roham. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah. So Dapper's playing it off like it's Roham in that picture. And they're like, all of this is because of CryptoKitties. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why would CryptoKitties be like the ones that laid the foundation for this exact sequence? And they think that guy.
Hold on. Wait. For anybody that doesn't know, this past Sunday's episode of The Simpsons, because there are still new episodes of The Simpsons, if you can believe that, featured NFTs like right off the bat, where there's something that Bart gets scanned into an NFT and they have to go to NFT World and it's all these silly ass NFTs. And at one point there's CryptoKitties, there's kind of like a reference to Top Shot, there's all the there's punks, and then everybody on crypto Twitter made Simpsons derivative like meme projects that all sold out and all this kind of shit. And people are saying like this is a big victory for the space, which I think is insane. I think it's an insane thing to say. In March 2021, Saturday Night Live featured NFTs. They did a song about it. Like that was a victory for the space, getting into the common thing. Do you know how irrelevant the Simpsons are? You know what I mean? Like I started trying to watch like a clip from that episode and I couldn't get through more than 20 seconds. Like the Simpsons is painful to watch.
Well, it's too much now. I mean, you've run out of stuff you can really do.
It's terrible.
But do you have the picture, LG? I just want to show whoever's watching on YouTube right now what we're referring to, because so many different communities like claim to be like the main.
All right, let's watch.
And then somebody's punk sold for like 1.2 million right after the episode. I think it was the Greek freak from Top Shot. I don't know if it's his or he was just showing, but somebody's punk sold and they're like, yeah, thanks Simpsons. I was like, I don't know. I don't know that it had that much of an impact.
Yeah, they aired it, and the 10 people who still watch The Simpsons then came to NFTs.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you're rich and you're watching Simpsons and you saw this sequence, are you running to the internet to buy a CryptoPunk? Like, there's no way.
Here we go. Here's Art getting scanned.
Technology.
There you go.
Lost far forever.
Oh, hold on, Phil. We're gonna get super flagged again for this.
Okay, put it on mute.
Here we go. Yeah, I'll put it on.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
It's already too late.
If you're watching on YouTube, you're screwed past day one. If you're watching, it's too late.
Anyways,
go to the sequence where they show the so-called CryptoPunks and the Crypto Kitties and all that.
There we go.
According to Dapper, everyone's trying to claim this.
I'm just gonna play it.
World created by crypto bros, powered by the most abundant fuel in the universe. FOMO, the fear of missing out.
A digital incarnation of an
Oh.
abstract mathematical concept that could use a good dusting.
Well, that's because this is the last core of the
Someone said that was
chain.
Thread Guy we just saw. Look at pause it right there. Okay,
So there's a bunch of Axie Infinities in the back. These are all Axie.
There's doodles.
It's kind of a doodles.
Well, it has to be doodles. So
Yeah, but
doodles
that's
are
not what
claiming this.
Yeah, it's kind of doodle-ish.
But wait, I need to see the pictures on the wall because that's the one that people
Oh,
are
we're
saying is
getting to
Rohan.
it.
Which is
Oh, then in the back here, there's a person playing
Yeah,
basketball.
that's you. You remember that NFT of
Yes,
you
yes,
dunking?
I do remember
Okay,
that.
here we
Yeah.
go. This is it right here.
Here we go.
Okay, they're saying that that's Roham on the right.
What? The guy with the beard and the red baseball cap?
No beard. The guy all the way on the right. They're trying to.
This on the right here?
Yeah, I've seen it all.
How is that Roham? That's not... This guy?
Yeah, that guy or Jacob. I don't know. Someone was going crazy. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's either Roham or Jacob, two guys who look the exact same.
But why are Crypto Kitties claiming this segment? I don't see Crypto Kitties in there. I don't see anything.
These are mainly just Axie Infinities. That's mainly what I'm seeing. Is that a Dower Dorsell or whatever?
Yeah, that's a Dower Dorsa, and that's also a record shop. See that tape there?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that you could buy? There was a cassette once that they sent to everybody. That's got to be Doodles.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, they're now Crypto Kitty.
Oh, that's what it. Those are Crypto Kitties. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you killed another NFT, what you call mindless slaughter, crypto
What
bros
is
call
this?
disruption, and then pour cash into it.
So to rescue
Wow.
Art, I need to kill a bunch of you guys.
I don't know what the purpose of this.
I don't know what's happening.
Struggling to kill the Crypto Kitty.
That's just
Um,
killing Crypto Kitties. And
they're
her
killing
value
NFTs
went up.
is what they're doing. Is that what it is when they killed it? The value of all the others went up.
No, I don't know. All I know about Crypto Kitties is they overminted the shit.
Okay,
out
so
of it.
I hadn't seen the segment, only like the screenshot of the segment.
Okay, so it's Marge just killing all the Crypto Kitties.
So this is why Dapper and Crypto Kitties like fanatics were claiming that all of this was because of them.
She's on a train.
She's on
which is a
Polar
lot like-
Express.
What's that? The what?
Polar Express, the Christmas movie.
Is that
That's
what
what
it
it
is?
looks like.
That looks more
Yeah.
like what's the Snowpiercer? You ever see that
I don't know what
movie?
the hell that is. Oh.
That's a movie. I think that's Snowpiercer. I don't think it's Polar Express. All right, Laser Eyes, Itchy and Scratchy, Poochie, which was Homer's character, and he's got diamond hands. What does she do here? Millhouse shows up as an NFT.
Please kill Ralph House.
But on every
I'd rather watch Beavis and Butthead than this, to be honest.
eternity on
Oh, there's an
every
ape. Is that supposed to be an ape?
Ooh, twerk's chicken.
I didn't see the apes claiming, only the CryptoPunks, and they're thanking for like all the big sales.
I don't
that
even.
happened. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely wild.
Sorry, if you didn't skip ahead by this point, I'm sorry. You had your chance like 5 minutes ago.
The
Before.
the only thing we needed there was like a wiener to fly by the screen or something like that. That would have been the end of it. And a Pontouf, to be honest. Anyways, it's weird that they came up with this now. It's almost like they had this in their like.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really understand the.
So the
timing
thing
of it.
is that it still takes like 10 months to make an episode of The Simpsons. It's not like
right. That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
It's not like South Park. They make an episode in like 3 days. So that's why South Park, something happens, like South Park can make an episode about it a week later. But Simpsons, it takes them 10 months to animate it still, or X amount of time. So they're probably trying to make like Simpsons is so far. Anytime I've tried to watch Simpsons the last like 20 years, it's all cultural references from like 5 years before whatever the episode date is. So it's just it's awful. Anyways, very happy for the people who thought that was very meaningful. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm happy.
I just
You
had no
thought
idea
being
it
on
was
The
that
Simpsons
crypto
was
kitties, man.
great.
Jesus.
I'm very happy for you. You know,
Wow.
I'm very happy for your NFTs.
Yeah, you made it. I still don't believe that anyone watched that and like flew to the market. It's like, holy shit, I better buy a crypto.
No,
$1.2
absolutely
million.
not. No, there's no way. No. That's not how it works at all. Hey, hold on. Wait, there's one more thing I have to say about Wemby. Sorry, that was like 20 minutes ago. We already saw his biggest ever collectible sale yet.
Ooh, Sorare. I saw
On
that.
Sorare. So on Sorare sells one of each character. I was going to say character of each player every season. So every season, each player gets a 1 of 1. And one of the first ones they dropped this year was the Wemby 1 of 1. And YNWA, who's a big time Sorare collector, won the auction because you win Sorare cards by auction. Won it for 110 grand US. And that beats. He also had a sale of like one of his cards. I think one of his Metro 92 physical cards sold for like 65,000 back this summer. So that like almost doubles his biggest sale. So the biggest of everything Wembanyama, his biggest collectible sales, biggest sale of any kind of things that are related to him so far is the Sorare card for 110 grand.
Man, okay, tell me something, because I played the lowest level of tournaments on Sorare.
Yeah.
I played like the base ones where you don't pay $1, you don't buy cards, you don't do anything. You just play the base ones. And this year they have less than they've ever had. They used to have like 3 that you can play if you're not paying, and now it's 1. You only have 1 available. They do have the play-in tournament ones, or not the play-in tournament, the in-season tournament.
In-season tournament, yeah, not the play-in.
And then they have the regular, like just basic one, and then the training ones, obviously, and that's it. I thought it was a lot more fun last year when you could put like 3 or 4 lineups in and hope for the best. But can you tell me, to spend $110,000 US on one of these cards, and it was a Wemby, obviously, what's the pricing like? Like, is this guy ever going to make his money back by winning all the contests? Like, what are the prizes?
He already won one the other day. So the thing is that like they kind of have like a sliding scale of rare cards. So the rarer the cards you have, the more exclusive the competitions are that you can enter.
You're right.
So he won first in like the top in the unique champion competition. Here's his post. So he won with a lineup of Kuminga, Curry, Wembanyama, Ayton, and Jokic. Okay.
He won $1,200.
I think so. Yeah, I think he won $1,200.
All right, let's do the math. How many weeks are in the NBA season? Let's see here. Come on. So this guy obviously thinks he's going to win every year, okay?
Yeah.
Or every week.
Yeah.
If he's winning $1,200 a week, and there's what? How many weeks in the season? Like 25 or something like that that are left? Okay, let's do that. 25. I mean, you're not even close to $110,000. That brings you to $30,000. So this is where I don't understand. I guess maybe on the collectible side of things, it's worth owning because that's his first ever, and it's a 1 of 1.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's worth owning if you're a big collector, just like you would buy it on Top Shot, say.
Yeah.
But with prizes like $1,200, you are not making your money back by just playing contests, right?
Yeah. No.
So I guess this person is a collector at the same time as a person who enjoys, participate. I'm a little shocked that it's only $1,200 for a win in the higher class of Sorare. I'm a little shocked by that.
Yeah, they said they're going to roll
That's not
out
a lot.
prizes this year, but the prizes are small. And I've said this many times, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But that's where I think Sorare either isn't able to or just doesn't understand how they'll never beat out someone like DraftKings, even though they have rights to different leagues. It's like DraftKings on a weekly basis. You play DraftKings Rainmakers, you can win like $250,000.
Right, and you
know what I mean?
You can spend $1,200 of entries instead of 110,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and you have a good chance.
Yeah. So in this case, you get if you win like this week's unique champion competition on Sorare NBA, the top prize, which is what you need that Wemby to play, is $1,200 and one other unique moment from a tier 3 player, and then one super rare moment from a tier 1 player, which actually would be pretty good. Like a super rare player. Okay, how do you see this? Their website, honestly, the Sorare website is way more confusing now than it ever was. I don't know who does.
Why does Jokic look like that?
Their design. Don't get me started on the cards. I already
but look at Jokic's angle, though. He looks. Like
I already talked about how much I fucking hate that the cards are so fucking
that,
stupid. But season 2. Okay, here we go. So what he would win is a tier 1 player, which would be like a Jokic or an Ingram or Durant or something like that, and that'd probably be worth a couple $1,000. That collector would keep it most likely, but I'm just saying that it's like the prize outside of the $1,200, which is, you're right. It's honestly, yeah, you know what? Okay, winning the cards, that's one thing. That's the game is so rare, and it's always been that. But I think, yeah, somebody who clearly is spending like $100,000 plus, $200,000 plus on the platform every year, and their prize for winning a weekly competition is $1,200. That honestly feels like when you should, like, so rare. Honestly, keep the change. Like, so rare, you clearly need the money more than this guy does. You just keep that $1,200 because I think that's kind of ridiculous. It's like when somebody tips you like 2%, you know, you're a waiter. It's just like, you know, just give them the money back. They clearly need it.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's kind of weird, man. I don't know. Is soccer different? Is there a lot more money in soccer?
I have no idea.
Sure. I mean, there must be for the freaking chaos that comes around that thing.
I think so. Yeah, right? I think they have more money, more
huge prizes there.
They have all the leagues. Soccer's like a ton more leagues and tons more players anyway. Right. So, crazy. I think there's also a lot of native players on the soccer side of Sorare who have been playing it. But I will say, while we're talking Sorare, I will say Sorare has been making some good progress in the last couple of weeks, despite our criticism. I'm going to show you they've been featured. Like Sorare is now like fully baked into NBA promotions. So here's a screenshot from the NBA app, right? So you open the NBA app and it's like top news, you know, a video of Steph Curry talking about the in-season tournament, and then an ad for, or not even just like an actual placement for Sorare and their in-season tournament, I guess. So that's pretty cool. They're getting top billing from the NBA, which I think is neat. It's good for them. It's good for NFTs. It probably makes Top Shot very jealous. And then hold on, there's another one. I don't know, that's something different. Anyways, yeah. So they've gotten a few mentions like that. You know, they're regularly on the NBA Twitter and stuff. So whether we like it or not, Phil, all I'm saying is that they clearly have the NBA's like full backing right now in terms of being a product that the NBA wants more people to adopt, or they're paying tons for it. And that's why they can only pay winners $1,200 is because you know, they're spending all their money paying the NBA to get promoted for their own product.
Crazy.
Anyways,
I won't be buying a Wemby for 110,000 US. I'll tell you that.
Well, let's check in on the votes all the way back to Top Shot. Let's take a look at. We put up a poll this morning asking people, will they be going for the drop today? And we have 347 votes so far. 41.8% is yes, Phil, and 21.6% is no. And then there's 29% of people that said TS is dead, which is an option I wrote. And then there's 7% of people that wrote TS is back, baby, or that they voted for that.
Which kind of goes with yes. So you'd have to kind of throw that into the yes, right?
Yes.
And, I'm a little surprised. I think it'd be more than that. It's almost like all the people who are not participating are the ones who voted no.
Yeah.
But who's not participating is what I'm saying. Now, here's the real question: is how does the drop work? For those who don't know, and it's too late now, but how does it work in terms of Top Shot score and what you need to be part of the drop? Because I know the first part of it was gated to.
No, for the queue, it's fine.
Right?
For the queue,
for the queue is anything, right? It's open to anybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I thought maybe there was another top, because I saw a lot of people saying I don't have the right Top Shot score to be part of this today, and I was like, well, wait a minute, do you need to have a certain score?
You can join in the app. Yeah, that's they leave some for the plebes, you know, to try and scoop up.
Not much,
I also think it's expensive, Phil. I think it's expensive, and I think a lot of people don't know that there's a pack marketplace. In the last couple packs, they've really juiced them to make them go for more on the pack marketplace, right? Like some of those you know, fake rookie moments, let's call them, where it's like, here's a rookie moment from Jaylen Brown, even though it's, you know, he's been in the league for 7 years. Those like went for 2, 3, 4x their original minting price. So I think for these, there's going to be way more value in selling unopened packs, right? But I think a lot of people, they're going to show up, they're going to spend $79, and they're not going to have the freaking discipline to just sit with it and try and sell it. They're going to open it, hoping they get the Wemby. As soon as they see like Wemby selling for like $400 or $500, they're just going to crack it, and then they're going to get themselves a nice little, you know, Eamon Thompson or something like that. To be pretty pissed off about it.
Well, the longer the number one Wemby, and what number does Wemby wear?
Good question.
Like, what's his jersey number? I actually don't know.
Isn't it 15?
I have no clue. I usually know
1. He wears jersey number. His jersey.
Oh
is
shit! 1. So there's no jersey number and a number 1. It's number 1 is jersey number.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So the longer, because you can see this, for those who don't know, you can go on the actual Wemby moment on Top Shot. You can click on, I forgot what it's called, but you can actually see where all the moments are. Like if they're stuck in packs, if somebody's opened it, you can see who owns it. The longer that number one stays either in a pack or like, yeah, it's going to show as in a pack until somebody opens it. The longer it stays in a pack, the value of reselling the packs is going to be huge, I think. Right. So as long as that number one shows that it's still stuck in a pack, and I don't even know if it does. I'm seeing people opening shit left and right.
No.
Yeah, here we go. This is it. If you're watching on YouTube, we're showing it right now.
YouTube's going to have been banned by this point.
Yeah, we're going to be long gone. You're going to have 24 hours to watch. And actually, before we talk about this, LG, I saw our mother on the weekend.
Oh,
our parents actually started watching last week's episode.
Wow.
They did not finish. And if
They
you
got
saw
rugged.
Mom's face when I told her that we had been pulled off YouTube, it was like end of the world, man. She was not pleased by that because they didn't finish the episode. And now they're going to probably have to just listen to it. And I know they enjoy watching. Not cool. Okay, so is the number one Wemby still in a pack right now? Okay.
So I'm just pulling up. So I pulled up the rookie, the Wembys that have been pulled already. The lowest serial that's been pulled is number 36. And here's the collector, who is Woolly Trunk Dunk 13. And this person got a lot of packs. This person went max packs. This person has, how many freaking NFTs they have? 8, 12, 16, 19. This person has got 19 packs and opened all of them, which is nuts. I hope there's no rigging there because I don't know if a lot of people got 19 packs. This person did. And how many Wembys? They got 1, 2, 3.
Your odds are good, apparently. I remember somebody put a
4.
chart out with the odds. If you buy like 10 packs, your odds are very good of getting some Wembys.
They got 4 Wembys. They got 5 Chets. 1, 2.
And you can't sell them yet, right? Is that correct? Or is there
you
someone
can't sell them, which I think is also BS, that you can't sell them until all the packs have been released.
Here we go. The app is
so
now
here's the queue right now. And also when you go to the Top Shot queue, it shows you a nice video of Simpsons celebrity Roham chatting with Adam Silver.
That's amazing. So I think as long as it shows that number one still in there, I think the packs will be you got to be careful though. I think the minute that thing opens up and the one is gone, it will lose some value on the packs for sure. So we'll see. Well, what would you estimate packs going at, LG? If you had to take a wild guess, and there's no saying they're going to release them today, right? Because I know that they do that for packs. They're like, okay, Tuesday we're releasing the moment, or we're selling them, and then next packs. Wednesday, those packs will go out to the marketplace. Which I don't like. I don't like at all. I wish it would go right away.
Just makes everything so lame. Sorry, I know I'm being overly negative about that.
No, but it takes away the aspect of exactly what I just said, where you play the game of
just let it be kind of wild and free, man. It's just so they're so.
Well, then people get impatient and just
so focused on making sure people don't say that it was unfair. Like there's so many decisions that it's like, if we do it this way, people won't be able to say it was unfair.
Do you remember back in the day they had to give people a heads up to delist moments?
Yeah.
Remember they're like, we're gonna give you 1 hour because people were crying their asses off when they left shit up for sale for like 10 bucks.
I love the content and the product. I just think that the rules are silly sometimes. What did you ask me? What do I think? Okay, so price predictions. Actually talk price predictions. So
this will be fun because I think I'm really interested in this.
Yeah. So one thing, I think that they're going to prop up the price of Wemby with some kind of challenge or something like that. Like lock it for some kind of challenge, earn something else. I don't know what you'd want to earn at this point.
Right.
Because I don't even know what other earn some other random rookie. Like I don't think that'll really matter that much. But maybe earn a something. But I think they'll definitely find a way for these to get locked immediately. So that'll drive up the price. I'd say that after a week when things have settled, so let's say by the time we record a podcast next week, I would say that the Wemby price will be sitting at $349.
The price for the moment itself.
The price for the moment. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what about the packs? When they finally go to that marketplace, assuming the number one has not been.
Now I'm going to change my prediction. I'm going to say 501.
Why do you go from 349 to 501?
Just don't ask. It's just
why did $150 just come into the picture and blow you out of the water here? I don't understand that.
I think because of who Wemby could become. I think the reason people are coming back to this is because people again, high level NBA fans, they really think Wemby is going to be the next big thing. And there's no evidence saying that he won't be right now, other than maybe he'll get injured. So I think I think it's the most exciting rookie in a really long time, one that's been healthy. So I'm just saying that I think that's going to drive a lot of speculation. I think people are going to sweep these.
What I've seen people do in
you
the
can't do a
past
Top Shot. You can't
as
sweep
well,
anything.
what I've seen people do in the past as well in a big drop like this
Yeah.
is people will sell their place in line. So you can't actually switch with someone in line, but you can actually tell people, hey, I've got a spot in line. I'm getting a pack. How much do you want this for? Before it even hits the market. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where they're going to get undercut with this stuff. If someone could be like, all right, I'm getting a pack. I'll take $400 for it.
Yeah.
Before I even get to the front of the line, and it's yours, right? Yeah. That's another aspect of the game. I think that'll be something that plays out. So listen, I mean, it's too late now if you're listening now because this is going to air after the drop.
Yeah.
But
Unless
if you're
there's a
just
delay,
it doesn't really matter if you care about this Wemby or not, if you're a flipper or not.
Yeah.
It's actually worth going in line and trying to get a pack because you know, I hate encouraging flipping and stuff, but it is a huge part of the space. And I think you'll make some money. Just like the Aaron Judge on Candy, right? Like after that record-breaking home run, those packs were going nuts, man. And there was actually a pack in there where you would get like, if you got his jersey number, they were giving you like a batter or something, or a jersey from that game. I don't know what the hell it was. It was something crazy like that. So I think that was worth it. I had no interest in it. I went for it and I got an Aaron Judge that day. I was able to sell it off for like, man, a lot, right? I have to say, LG, you know who you look like today with your hairstyle?
Oh,
and the way your hair's done? You look like Bryce Harper. It's the hair in the back, man. You got the exact Bryce Harper hair going today. For those who are listening on Spotify or elsewhere, go take a look at the YouTube stream.
Oh, here we
He
go.
looks like Bryce Harper with his hair. He's always got those curls in the front there, those like bangs that kind of curl. And I think your hair's getting very Bryce Harperish, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I am planning to report to spring training in a couple months, so I can't wait.
I hate that. I hate when the minute the World Series is done, you always have that one clown that comes on Twitter or wherever else.
Yeah.
He's like, pitchers and catchers report in like 30 days, 105 days. Like, shut the hell up.
Let us enjoy some other sports. Nobody wants to think about baseball.
It's the longest season in the damn world, man. We don't
it's still everybody's still pissed about how their team's season ended in baseball. Their teams suck. Most teams fucking suck in baseball.
I love that ripple effect. There's so many pissed off teams all the time. But yeah, so okay. Final prediction for the price of a pack. Once these go to market, and you know they're going to milk it, right? There's going to be all these ads saying, "Oh, those Wemby packs are coming to the market. It's going to be in like 3 weeks." Yeah. What will those Wemby packs go for? Because you know someone out there is listening and they haven't opened it yet.
$349.
$349. Okay.
$349.
Okay. So the actual moment, $500 for the chance to get the moment. And how many rookies are in this drop? How many different ones?
6.
6. Okay. So you have a 1 in 6. Well, I know that's not the exact odds, but and each pack has to include one of these rookies, correct? Yes.
You get one.
All right. The odds are pretty good. So I think that's fair pricing. We'll see. I think you'll be able to get a bit more for the packs.
So there's been a sale.
How?
There's been a sale on Floaty, because on Floaty,
you can list stuff right away
for allowing people to do actual crypto things.
Oh, damn. All right. Give us a price.
So it's being reported. I'm seeing 325 is what it was bought for. So yeah, so $325 25 minutes ago.
Oh, for the pack or for the moment?
For the moment.
325. Okay. That's early. That's someone who's just kind of shipping it off because
by my prediction, that's smart. Yeah. By my predictions, that's pretty smart.
It is, but if your prediction is true, LG, then all you have to do is wait until they let these go to market and because I'm going to say it again, and I don't want to talk about this for too long. I'm going to say it again. You have those collectors that want like 40 of these. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, I saw it with NHL Breakaway. Like the guy that wanted to buy the McDavid, he's like, I have 8 of them already. You know, like out of 100. He's like, I want all of them. And then there's another guy who's collecting all the number 69s of every single player, and he's like, I need that right now. I'm like, what are you saying? He's like, I already have 69.
Wild, man. You know, I've always said for NFTs, the craziest thing about NFTs is that they're liquid, that people want to buy these. You know, like I've always said that it's pretty insane that people are actually like.
Well, our Discord found that out recently for NHL Breakaway. Like I said it to a few people. They're like, where the hell's the marketplace? I'm like, dude, you don't need the marketplace. Go in that Discord. They have a trade section. And even though it's called trade, I guarantee you, say you're selling, someone's making an offer. And I think some people in our Discord sold some of the.
Oh yeah, they sold it for like they traded some of them for Top Shot moments. Probably you could trade some for ETH if you're comfortable doing that. Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah. Well, some people are like, actually, I got rid of one of my man, who was it? It was one of the rookies, like Beniers or something like that. I don't remember who it was. I was able to give it for like a Ja Morant. I don't know why. It was something worth like, $200 or something like that, which is fair though, because on Top Shot, we're still at the stage where when you floor something, it usually goes. When it's a big moment, when it's not just a 60,000 common or whatever it is, they still sell, and you can accept offers too, right? So that's another way of trading. The only problem with Top Shot is that they charge you a percentage, and to withdraw like in USDC, they still charge you $10, which is crazy to me. I hate that so much, right? I don't know why it's still $10, to be honest with you. I find that so wild, and I hope they evolve from that. But anyways, interesting to see what the prices will be like, and I can't wait to see how this whole Wemby thing. And we're only a few minutes away here, LG. 9 minutes away
from the drop,
from the big drop, and we're going to see.
And then there's the smaller packs as well that are selling.
Correct.
For
okay.
Like $9.
Just one last time, how many packs are in this drop?
I think it's so
for the general public
between
here?
the app and the actual in the app and on the web, it's like almost 5,000.
Okay, so is it worth? So can you jump on the app and?
I hope so. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can. I don't see why not. I think that's the whole point. I think they want you to do both.
Okay, let's get in line on the app too. Then I guess
I don't know how to line up in the app. You just show up. What are you supposed to do?
Oh, it's a free for all in the app. You mean there's no queue?
I don't know. There's no waiting room or anything.
Oh shit.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Like I have the page up. Like I'm in the queue on my computer, but I don't know what you're supposed to do.
You might be right, man. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
it's kind of confusing. You just click on it when it's time, and then maybe it
Where
puts
the
you in
hell
a
are
queue
the
or
packs in
something.
here? All right, see details.
You got to scroll over to it. Yeah, it's funny. They listed the other one first, which makes no sense.
$11.99. That must be US dollars. Okay, see details.
No, it's you're in the app. You're seeing the Canadian pricing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the American pricing on these?
Well, it's $79 US for the big ones and 99 US or 99 Canadian in the app.
But your odds of I don't get it. Your odds
in the big pack, your odds you get a rookie no matter what.
Oh, you don't get a rookie no matter what in the other ones?
No.
Oh, okay. Screw the app.
Yeah, you have a 10% in the other ones, in the $9 ones, you have a 10% chance that one of your cards is a rookie.
Those will still sell. I guarantee you still make a profit off those packs. I'm almost sure of it. So we'll see. You know what's interesting actually, when you look up the Wemby on Top Shot, does it show you what type of pack the Wemby moment is in? Like an app pack?
Yes.
Or that's interesting.
Oh, it doesn't tell you that. It doesn't tell you that part.
So you wouldn't know if it so does it show you if one of the common packs, like those $11.99 Canadian ones, will it show? They're called Quick Rip. The other ones are not called Quick Rip, are they? On the app or on the website?
It'll show you which ones are in a Quick Rip or which
that's
ones
what I mean. Okay, so you'll know which ones are still in a Quick
Rip.
There's
his number 20 serial is in a Quick Rip one. That's the lowest serial.
So if there's a lot showing in Quick Rips, then I think that that'll have some value too
for sure
on the market if we ever get there.
Yeah.
Exciting. We haven't had, like you said, we haven't had this kind of excitement in quite a bit of time.
And I don't know if we will again for a while, Phil, because again, it's like this is exciting. It's Wemby, but it's like, are you gonna be excited for his 1 of 1? Probably not. There's rares or legendaries, maybe, but I don't know.
I do not give a shit for a Wemby moment in the middle of the season for no reason.
Yeah.
Like a base moment. I give no craps. I don't care what he does in a game. I don't care if it's like the block of the year.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I do not care about a moment of him mid-season.
No.
I just don't. Right. Maybe All-Star game if he's like dunking over like LeBron or something. That's pretty exciting.
No, All-Star, honestly, they shouldn't even have an All-Star game, and they shouldn't make All-Star game.
But we used to collect the All-Star cards. Do you remember that? We used to collect the All-Star cards.
Sure, yeah, but I just don't.
It was always a set where it was All-Stars.
The set, if it was a card, yeah, but honestly, All-Star plays are so boring. It's so lame.
Well, the format
even
of all
the
the
daytime one from the bubble, like who cares? Or
Yeah,
bubble, the one after the bubble.
Yeah. And did you see the NBA's going back to East versus West? Like all this nonsense.
I did see that, yeah.
The drafting the players, it's the party's over. That's it. Everyone's fed up with that shit.
A lot of stuff going on. All right, well, Phil, we should wrap up pretty soon. A couple things to discuss on the non-NFT side. A lot of fun stuff. Did you know that the other day was the 10-year anniversary of Rob Ford admitting that he smoked crack?
Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. I miss Rob. Rob Ford. I miss Rob.
Doug's still around.
Doug's still around.
Yeah.
Doug is actually saying stupid shit too, though. I think he's losing it a bit. I don't know if you saw him the other day, but he keeps referring to we're not getting into this, but he decided to comment on the conflict in the Middle East right now between Israel and Palestine, and all the comments he made were like incorrect. Like he has no clue what he's saying, man.
Yeah.
Like he has a lot of his brother in him sometimes, and but. Yeah, the Rob Ford. We could sit here. We could have a whole episode one time, LG, for anyone who's never watched.
Whole episode.
Rob Ford.
We'll watch the whole video.
Not just the whole video. There are Rob Ford moments like no other. The football one at Nathan Phillips Square, the one where he runs over that lady, like the biggest like bulldoze of all time at City Hall. Everything. The Jamaican singing in the restaurant while he's blasted.
Do you think
smoking crack?
Hold on, wait. Do you think that Rob Ford is in a Top Shot moment somewhere? If you look at like, are there any Raptors moments from like 10 years ago? Is there like a Chris Bosh Raptors moment or something like that where Rob Ford's sitting somewhere? Does Rob Ford have a Top Shot debut? For anybody who doesn't remember, doesn't know, Rob Ford was the mayor of Toronto like a decade ago, and they broke a story about how he'd smoked crack with a bunch of gang members, and there was a video that a reporter had seen, and then he denied it for a while, and then one day he just admitted it, and the video came out, and he just smoked crack, and then he remained the mayor for another like 2 years. Was like the first person to ever resist cancel culture successfully.
He went on Jimmy Kimmel too, like blasted out of his mind.
And then he stepped down because he was sick, and then he passed away because he was sick. But now his brother ran to take his place. That didn't work. So then his brother ran to run the next branch up of government, which is the entire province of Ontario, which is where the city of Toronto is. And now he has for like 5 or 6 years. And I don't know if that many people are very happy with it at this point.
Also, just so if you don't know the Ford family, their two sisters have been shot before, all in the drug trade, like back in the day. Yeah, no, they were heavily involved. Like they grew up in the hood, and they were all like involved with drugs and gangs. So that's where Rob Ford went back to his roots that one time. It's because he even though he was the mayor of Toronto. Well, no, I mean he was still hanging out with them.
No, we got to do a whole episode about Rob Ford if we're make claims like that. We're gonna watch his late night diner Jamaican patois video. Like there's a lot of gems for Rob Ford that are way beyond just his
and some of the words he used that can't be repeated right now.
No, you can only watch it. You can't.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You only watch it. Yeah, it's like art. You can only.
It's been boring without him. Although I will say the recent mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow,
also a wild guy.
Yeah, no. Who? Oh, John Tory jumped in the lake with his Raptors jacket on. You remember that?
Well, I was talking more about how he voluntarily stepped down after nobody anywhere said anything, but he had been sleeping with somebody that wasn't his wife. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. You went out in disgrace, like they all do here. But the new one, Olivia Chow, who I'm not a fan of. I don't know if you saw her opening statements before the Raptors season. Did you see that?
No.
She called OG Anunoby OJ. She was reading off a paper. She's like, "We are so excited for OJ Anunoby." I'm like, "Okay, you know nothing."
Oh,
at least if you see
like early episodes of First Mint right there.
She butchered every single one of their names. She's like, "We're so excited. The whole city's going." I'm like, "No. This is as fake as it gets." It was actually hilarious. It's so bad that she couldn't just kind of genuinely show excitement, even if she knew none of the names. That's all she had to say is like, "We're super stoked for the Raptors," but she completely butchered it. And the OJ Anunoby, that's awful. Like, that's terrible. But we have a history of mayors in this city that are complete disasters, and she did a really good job of kind of keeping that up, and it looks like it's going to keep going with her. There's been a few blunders already, but we're blessed in Toronto. Things always
Bill, the queue starts in 20 seconds. No one cares about the mayor of Toronto anymore. All right.
I was just talking because you look like you were loading something up, so I was trying to cover.
Well, I'm trying to. How do you get to this pack? The pack's not even in the app anymore.
Forget the app. Forget the damn app. Nobody has time for Royal Rumbles in the app right now. When you're in a queue.
That pack isn't even there.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna be delayed. Okay. So what are we looking for? Spot in the queue here. What am I looking for? Like
anything under 2,700.
All right.
How do you get in on the pack the app pack?
LG, when you see a number, if it's under 2,700, make sure you go to the NBA Top Shot Discord.
No, but hold on. You can buy like 1 million packs each or something like that.
What? Come on.
That's what it said on the. I don't know.
It's not one per person.
I don't understand how these packs work. It's like you can buy up to 500 each or something, but I don't know. Oh no, 2 packs per order for this one.
So hold on, 2,700 packs and it's 2 packs per order.
I don't know yet. Hold on.
That's messed up.
Just freaking calm yourself. Okay, the app currently. This is how well the app is working. You try and get in there. Here's what the app is doing. It's just giving you a little spinny wheel.
I'm number 363.
Spinny wheel in the app. This is working great.
Hold on. I gotta go to-
Website doesn't.
I'm going
website
straight to the
isn't
Top
working
Shot
right
Discord.
now. This is old school, man. The website, you can't even get onto it right now. Yeah, okay. I'm 22.39 in the thing, but I think people can maybe buy 2 packs. You might be screwed.
All right, I'm going to cause some chaos in the Discord here, in the Top Shot Discord. I got number 363 in line, and I went in there, and I'm going to say, give me 10 grand for it. Watch this. And we'll see if any idiots. I'm going to get DMs left and right. All right.
Yeah, you go to the site. You go to the site. It said there's an error loading the packs. You try and refresh the app. You get the big spinning wheel. Some things never change, Phil. Some things never, ever, ever change. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, big spinning wheel. It's good. It's going well.
Okay, people are furious at the app right now. Sold out, fully sold out. Okay, that's probably as botted as it gets. All right, here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Where should I negotiate with these people? This is gonna be hilarious. Watch this. I'll sell them my Dylan Brooks. I'm gonna put it up for sale for like $1,500. I'll be like, the pack's yours if you buy that.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. All right. I don't know. I got some packs.
Where did you write this? You wrote this in the Top Shot Discord?
Yeah.
In the main channel?
Yeah, but it's just too much chaos in there. People are like me, and then the DMs are all coming in, but I can't see anything.
I see. Who wants number
363 in line? Who wants this bad boy?
This is good. I think even just looking at a stream of comments is a classic Top Shot thing to do. Yeah, 363 is mine. Who wants this bad boy?
Okay, hold on. So now I'm going to take a Dylan Brooks moment. Watch this. This is how you do it. Okay. I'm going to take my Dylan Brooks moment and list it for like $700. I think that's reasonable. Let's see if anybody bites on that. I'll list a bunch of them for different prices.
Just list different moments. Just link to different moments in the chat.
Yeah, that's right.
And I like also in the chat. There's a question. What's Victor and Chet Floor?
Already. That's amazing. Why
queue is not moving at all. The queue is not moving.
Oh, this is a disaster.
I think that's just funny because, you know, you have so many people who are coming back to Top Shot for the first time in a long time, and they show up and nothing's changed. There's an app, but it works the same as the website. It doesn't work.
I apologize to anyone who's listening right now and you're like, okay, why are they doing like a live drop? We were actually going to do a live show for the drop, so it's kind of our version of the live drop, and we're actually not going to tell anybody what we did. You're just going to be experiencing this with us. Okay, LG, I'm listing a Tyrese Maxey that I won in the Jurassic Pack Discord the other day. It's a $1 moment. Actually, I don't want to raise any flags. I should do this on Floaty, actually.
Now they just Mo just pinged the Discord saying headliners are now live on the app. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work great. Yeah, I'm sure people love getting pinged for that one. Headliners are live on the app. Oh, let's go to the app, Phil. Oh, spin wheel. Thanks for that, Mo. Thanks for pinging us with your scheduled ping, letting us know that things. Hey, Phil, total 180 here, but just notification from NHL Breakaway. Trading will be live, I think, next week. Later this week.
You can already trade right now. What does that mean?
No, so you can actually go in there and set up a trade. So you don't have to do it over the counter. So you don't have to because when you do a trade right now, you're just sending each other a moment, but you have to trust the other person will actually do it. But in this case, there's an actual what?
There's been absolutely no issues, which is incredible, right? So I'm impressed by that. Hold on, I'm sorry, LG. I'm just listing this moment here. See what happens. How the hell do you see your own moments on like Floaty and stuff? What's going on here? My God, I'm so lost. I haven't done this in forever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. I got it. Watch this. All right.
In the app?
No, not in the app. In Floaty.
Yeah.
Floaty, because that's the place to do it. You don't want to raise those NBA Top Shot flags.
I love what they built at Floaty, but it's impossible to navigate that website.
Okay, so pack. Actually, it's just a pack. It's not guaranteed Wemby. So let's put it for something reasonable. All right, let's see who wants this. Let's see if it happens.
What are you listening?
I'm listing a Tyrese Maxey.
Why?
I'll see if anybody bites.
What bites? What? Why would they bite on it? It says Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, no, but they buy. Well, listen, I know for a fact nobody from Top Shot's listening. But you sell the Tyrese Maxey for $400 or $500 US. and then you give them your pack. That's how it works.
Oh, I get it.
Because you can't sell packs until probably
Yeah,
3 weeks from now, right?
This queue is one pack per order, so you can't.
Oh,
you
the
can't
queue
buy
that
more
we're
than-
in.
Yeah, we should be in.
No. Okay.
But hold on, let's see if do you think it's going to work on the app? It doesn't work on the app. All right, I don't want to spend too much time just sitting. I don't want to spend all our top shot listeners, all our podcast listeners' time watching Simpsons and freaking waiting for silly Top Shot to get its stuff together. Phil, while you're doing that, I have a video to show you.
Okay, let's see it.
Of actually, no, before that, big shout out to our dad. Yesterday was his birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad. I wished it to him many times. I wished him some nice weather and to eat a lot of Halloween candy leftovers, which he loves. So.
All
right.
Now that we've wished Dad a happy birthday, and Dad probably definitely in on this drop secretly, along with Mom, always running a bunch of secrets they don't tell us about, including Top Shot purchases, NFT purchases. Phil, hold on. Phil, I feel like you're too distracted right now by this.
I'm not. I'm trying to figure out how the hell this works, and it's a complete disaster.
Yeah, you're too distracted. This is what I'm about to show you is like the highlight of today's podcast because you're going to go completely insane. There's a bear in this video. You have to. The fact that you're not.
I've got.
Now have your full.
I just needed my link so I can fire this off to people.
Yeah, I need your full attention, okay? Because this is this. I've been waiting all week to show you this video, and I need your full attention for this. You're gonna make me and all the listeners wait while you do whatever.
All right, let's go. You can go right ahead. I'll make the people wait instead. That's more valid.
Okay.
Right,
This won't take long, and then you can get right to it. Okay, so there was a theft from my property the other day. Okay, and I woke up at 1 a.m, some rumbling outside, and I turn on the security. I look on the security camera, and this is what I saw. I could tell somebody was trying to get in to my garbage cans. Okay, my garbage bins out front. So I turn on the security camera, and I'm not even kidding you. This is what I saw. It's a bear.
Oh my God!
Dragging our garbage bin, like a 5-foot tall garbage bin, and dragging it along the side of the car. Oh, let's see it again.
Wow!
He's dragging it. Here we go. There he goes. Dragging the garbage bin on one wheel. And that was, I'm telling you, that was Friday morning at 1 a.m. And Phil,
my God,
that was 5 days ago. And I still cannot find my garbage can.
Oh my God. So it's
no idea where it is.
It's in the bear's den.
I walked around the neighborhood for an hour looking I was like, it must have just ripped it apart on somebody else's property. No, it's freaking gone. I don't know where my garbage bin is. And then 2 nights later, Phil, same thing around 11:30. Around 11:30 at night, look who comes back. No garbage can, but look who comes. Look who comes. Oh wait, where is he?
It's winter time, right?
Wrong video. It's the wrong one.
It's winter time though. They're stacking up for the winter right now. So
hold on. I have one where he comes back. I thought that was it, but I have one where he comes back into the yard, clearly like seeking something. Where the hell is it? Okay. Anyways, I have a video somewhere of him coming back for more. Unless that was it. Anyways, total disaster.
That's awesome. I don't know if I could contain myself. I'd probably stay out there all night waiting for him to come back.
Who knows? This makes me wonder how often he's walking by. But anyways, he came back like 2 nights later looking for something, and I guess it came to no avail. But I currently have no garbage bin. I have nowhere to throw my trash.
Wow.
And the bear took my garbage bin. So that's that happens when you live in Canada. You live in the middle of nowhere in Canada.
That's pretty exciting. We don't get that here.
Yeah. All right. Phil, all right. I got to let you do what you're doing because clearly you need to focus on it. You need to sell your maxi for $400 or whatever, your wash trade. So I'll let you do that. I think it's a good episode. It's a good episode to talk about something really exciting.
For all you who complain we never talk about sports NFTs, this is the episode for you.
Yeah, this one's for you. We talked about one sport NFT for an hour and a half. So I hope you're happy and kind of dipped in and out of it. Phil, thanks for the show. And good luck selling your Tyrese Maxey, your spot in line, and everybody else. Good luck in the queue. And we'll be back next week.
See ya.